Hello and welcome to the 18th episode of One Video Per Day. 18 episode, 18 videos, wow, that's quite a lot already. But as you might have seen on the boards, it's looking good. 2,000 apps are on the way to the board company, and the board company seems to have produced nearly all 3,000 boards already. So yes, hopefully we'll see a lot of more Pandoras soon. So let's take a look at different movie players, audio players. This one is MPlayer, which is usually used to play videos, but of course it can also do audio. It's a simple player basically. You can create playlists, you can add files, you can add folders. So I could select these ones, add them here, and there you go. So it's a very simple player and it works. Of course you can just minimize it here, maximize, minimize, and do some web browsing or whatever you want to do here. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. One of my personal favorites, that's Dead Beef. Dead Beef has a lot of features. It has an equalizer, as you can see. It features different playlists. You can save playlists, load playlists, clean them. For example, you can, as usual, you can simply run them. Of course, you can skip anywhere, run the next track if you want. So yeah, that works fine. As said, we also got an equalizer here. Let's first play a song. So for example, let's remove nearly everything except for the bass. It's going to sound terrible, but then you can see that it works. Yeah, definitely sounds terrible. Takes a while to update because it caches. So let's disable this one again. That's how it's supposed to sound. So as said, you can create new playlists. What's really nice about that one is that here is new playlist. Let's make a new one. This one plays a lot of files, not only MP3 and OGG. It can also, let's open one file simply. Game Boy sounds, for example. If you want to listen to Game Boy soundtracks, they are really small, just a few kilobytes. But for example, let's take one of the common ones, Super Mario Land. Yeah. So if you love classic tracks, computer tracks, you can use Dead Beef to listen to them. It also supports Genesis files, for example. Let's try, yeah, I guess Sonic 2 is pretty well known. So yeah, you can listen to Sega files. You can also listen to Super Nintendo files. Here's Final Fantasy VI. So Amiga, C64, NES, Super Nintendo, everything works fine. For example, standard mod file. So you can create different playlists with this one, switch between them, save them, and listen to a lot of different files. I especially like Super Nintendo sounds. Well, they only need very few plays, not like mod files. Here's some C64, for example, SID files. Okay, so that's Dead Beef. Let's go and check another one. So here's GMU. Some might know it from the Dingo, from the GP2X, from the Viz. Nice thing about this one is it's perfect if you want to have a simple MP3 player. You can either use it in a window or you can make it full screen. And then it's, well, it's a simple MP3 player. So yeah, you can skip with the D-pad, you can remove items and use the Pandora buttons to do that. You can switch between different informations. You could show a cover. I don't have a cover here, and you can simply use a file browser. So this one is really cool. Nice player. You can lock it and then it won't use any more buttons. Or you can go back to window mode and have it on your desktop. This is one simple but neat player. So let's check the next one. There is, let's take Audacious. Audacious is similar to Dead Beef. It can also play Super Nintendo files, as you can see here. It also can play a lot of different file formats, Genesis, Amiga, PC Engine. So and it can also play URLs. The other players could do this as well, so you can use Dead Beef or Audacious to stream via the internet. Let's go to Exile. Exile would be a neat player, but currently it's a bit crashy. It's basically a player with a database. So I've got my MP3 albums in here. I can take looks at different, I can sort them with album, artist, genre, album, whatever I want. And I also have different radios here. For example, let's listen to this one. This is an online radio. So if I press play now, it starts to stream from the internet. It connects. Is the server down? Now it's working. So, buffering, playing online. So if you're on the go and you have Wi-Fi or stuff like that, then you can easily listen to different music just by streaming. Of course, you can also play MP3s with this one here. Well, actually there are some more audio players like OMMPC and some command line player. I had some problems getting them to work properly, so I couldn't show them today. But the current players already are pretty nice. There are simple players where you just load your MP3 and listen to it. There are more complex players with a database. You can listen to online music. You can listen to MP3, OGG, you can listen to Super Nintendo files, Genesis files, Amiga files. So you can virtually listen to anything that exists in any format there. And well, that's it for today's video. We'll see you tomorrow, and thanks a lot for sticking with us. I was really happy to hear that now the knobs are going to be delivered to the board company, and that it seems that the board company is also nearly finished. We've come a long way and it wouldn't have been possible without you. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow.